Hey, good afternoon, West Michigan. Meteorologist Colin Rogers here, and a lot of people waking up to some snow out there. It was gorgeous, not a lot, but certainly made for a very pretty scene out there this morning. I was outside the studio this morning just before showtime around 7 a.m., and we picked up about an inch here at the News Channel 3 studio in Kalamazoo. And many people across the area saw over an inch. I'm going to show snowfall reports here in just a minute, but certainly just a minor event. Not that many issues out there. Roads were snow covered, a little slick in some spots, but this is kind of just a preview to what could come on Tuesday, or a preview to a bigger storm that's expected to arrive on Tuesday morning. Molly, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Thank you for joining. But yeah, right now, looking over Kalamazoo, we're seeing some light snow showers falling. If you caught the show earlier this morning, the roads were covered. Bronson Park was completely covered, and it's melting fast. So temperatures have now rose a little above freezing. So we're actually seeing some snow melting. You can see some grass in Bronson Park now, and still a few areas of snow on the ground, especially in areas around mulch and some cooler spots as well. But the roads are just wet. And that's what I was saying this morning, is we were dealing with the snow-covered roadways before the temperatures rose above freezing. Now temperatures are above freezing, and those roads are primarily wet out there. That's the good news. Sharon, good afternoon. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Shelly, good afternoon to you as well. Molly says she's bringing back her son to CMU today. Hope the driving isn't bad. Well, now temperatures are above freezing. So what we're seeing in Kalamazoo, and I'll kind of make this a little bigger, is wet roadways. And I think we'll see a similar scene all across the viewing area. So if you're still dealing with some snow on the roadways where you're at right now, just know that it should be melting, even though we are still seeing some very light snow showers coming down at the moment. Some light flakes falling over downtown Kalamazoo, over Bronson Park right now. And let's take a live look at Battle Creek, because we're seeing a similar scene. Some snow still covering the ground there in Battle Creek on those rooftops, on the ground, but notice those roads primarily wet, even though we are still seeing a few light snowflakes falling at the moment. Let's go ahead and take a look at satellite and radar. I'll switch this over to our weather graphics here. So notice earlier this morning, we saw some widespread snow showers. That's how it was last night, late last night, and into the early morning hours. That was great timing for it to be widespread snow showers while the sun's down, temperatures just below freezing. That's why we were able to pick up some accumulation. But now that temperatures have risen above freezing, it would be hard to pick up any additional accumulation. In fact, I think we'll still see some snow showers scattered, much more scattered this afternoon, but we'll actually see that snow melting, even though it's still falling with those temperatures above freezing. Jim Johnson says, good afternoon from Quincy. Jim, hope you're having a fantabulous Sunday. And Shelly says, hope the weather prevails. My son works at Bittersweet. Yeah, they're certainly hoping for some snow. A lot of snow lovers out there, skiers out there, certainly wishing that we had a lot more snow. Hasn't been a great skiing season so far, but hopefully we can change that on Tuesday. It's going to come with snow changing to rain. I'll get to that in just a second. But real quickly, I did want to show snowfall reports. These just came in from the National Weather Service. Paw Paw, 2 inches. Granville, up near Grand Rapids, they picked up just shy of 2 inches. Three Rivers had about 1.5 inches. Hastings, Plainwell, just outside the studio here, we all picked up about 1 inch. And I know that people are like, why is it my city on the reports? We rely on the public to send in snowfall reports to media and to the National Weather Service as well. So if you have any reports, we would greatly appreciate you send them in, because if you don't, we have no clue what actually fell in your city. But here's some reports that actually did come in and were confirmed by the National Weather Service, and they relay it out to all the TV stations so that we can really relay it to you. Orlo Lee Myers says, good afternoon from Paw Paw. Good afternoon to you too. I hope you're having a great Sunday so far, a good snowy Sunday. About 1.5 inches in Burlington Township. Thank you, Mary, for that report. A lot of areas seeing right around 1 inch from that event last night and early this morning. Pam says hello from Matawan. Hello, Pam. Hope you're having a great Sunday so far. So there's a look at some snowfall reports across West Michigan from last night and early this morning. Hour by hour, I'm going to throw that up here real quick. Not too much going on. We're just going to see some very widely scattered snow showers throughout the afternoon hours. The big thing is notice those temperatures, middle 30s. So we're not going to see any accumulation. In fact, I think we'll still see some melting even if the snow showers continue into the afternoon hours. Cloudy skies tonight. That'll be the same drill tomorrow. So Monday, a pretty quiet day, just cloudy, kind of gloomy with temperatures once again in the middle 30s. Dennis says, blessed Sunday from Takancha. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm still working on learning all the town names. Hope you're having a great Sunday so far, Dennis. And my mom jumped on to say hello. Hello, Mom. Hopefully your flight is on time. She'll be flying home today from Minnesota. We just had a family reunion up there. So hopefully all the flights are on time. I had to deal with about a 2-hour delay yesterday. So that was a good time. Kathy, hi from Kalamazoo. Hey, Kathy. Hope you're having a great Sunday so far. So widely scattered snow showers, no more accumulation today. Cloudy skies for our Monday. And then that leads us to Tuesday, really late Monday night into Tuesday morning. That's going to be our next big weather maker. So we have this area of low pressure. It's developed off to our south and our west. That's going to move into our region late Monday night after the midnight hour. And that's going to produce some heavy, wet snow just in time for the Tuesday morning commute. So not great timing at all if you'll be heading to work, school, wherever you're heading to on Tuesday morning. I know a lot of schools getting right back this week. So Tuesday morning could be dicey out in those roadways. It's not going to be that light dry snow. It's going to be that heavy, slushy, wet snow with temperatures hovering right around freezing on Tuesday morning. Kenny is saying, hello from Comstock Township. Hey, Kenny. Hope you're having a great Sunday. And Hazel's wondering, when will we see accumulation? Well, in terms of the Tuesday, Wednesday storm, it's going to be mainly Tuesday morning. And then I'm going to get into how much we're expecting and some additional possible accumulation late Tuesday night and Wednesday here in just a second. So notice snow area-wide Tuesday morning. Heavy, wet snow coming down. Could see over an inch an hour in some spots. So Tuesday morning commute, going to be dicey out there, that's for sure. Tuesday afternoon, notice the placement of this low just to our south. And it's actually going to track right over West Michigan. On the east side of a storm, you get southerly winds. It pulls in warm air, and that's going to bring some more rain into the region on Tuesday afternoon. So we get this counterclockwise spin around an area of low pressure. So nice northerly winds coming down for Iowa, portions of northern Illinois, Wisconsin. They're dealing with snow. On our side of the storm, though, you get those southerly winds. That brings in some warmer air. So we're going to see a transition over to rain, at least for much of the region, Tuesday, right around lunchtime, and that'll continue throughout the afternoon hours. I think right now, the latest models still kind of indicate that rain-snow line right against I-96, right over Grand Rapids. So I think areas north of 96 are going to see a primarily snow event, mixing with some rain at times. But certainly if you're south of 96, expect that rain to really move in around lunchtime Tuesday. That'll continue throughout the afternoon hours. Ashley says hi. Hello, Ashley. Hope you're having a great day. Ryad, I hope I pronounced that name right. Hi from Kalamazoo. Hello. Hope you're having a great day so far. Ashley's from Kalamazoo as well. CK, wondering if power outages are likely. It's going to be a heavy, wet snow, and we could see about 2 to 4 inches, I think, area-wide on Tuesday morning. So it's not going to be a ton of snow. And the winds have come down a little bit than what we were previously forecasting. So we could see winds in that 30, 35 mile per hour range for gusts and 2 to 4 inches of heavy wet snow. So I'm not going to completely rule out power outages, but I don't think we're going to see any widespread issues from this storm on Tuesday morning. Russell says, good afternoon from South Haven. How is South Haven's weather looking for the storm coming Tuesday through Wednesday? Well, Russell, you joined at the perfect time because that's exactly what I'm getting to. So Tuesday afternoon, South Haven and really any area south of I-96 is going to transition over to a really cold rain. It's going to be kind of a nasty day Tuesday afternoon, and that'll help to melt a lot of the snow that we pick up on Tuesday morning. But then as this storm kind of pushes further off to the north and the east, I talked about this counterclockwise flow, right? So now think about where our winds are coming from. They're coming from the north, from Canada down into Michigan. So that's pulling in that really cooler air, I should say. But that will allow for a transition back over to some snow showers throughout the early morning hours of our Wednesday. It's going to just be some light snowfall, though, Wednesday morning. So maybe another inch or so on Wednesday morning, but I think the bulk of the accumulation will come Tuesday morning. That's when we'll see that really heavy, wet snow, but it will melt quite a bit as that rain pushes in south of I-96 throughout the afternoon hours of our Tuesday. Frank, hello from East Leroy. Hello, Frank. Hope you're having a great day. 6 to 10 north of US 10, says Steven, question mark. It's a possibility. If I had to throw a number out there, it kind of depends on where you're at, but they could certainly see a good, I would say 5 to 8 inches up that way. The rain snow line kind of wants to flirt a little further north, but certainly going to be heavier snow north of US 10. Phyllis says, hey, from Three Rivers. Appreciate the updates. Thank you, Phyllis. Hope you're having a great day so far. Sherry, hello from Marshall. And Susan is wondering from Colon, what about Wednesday morning? Have appointments in Kalamazoo. So we'll see some light snow showers on Wednesday morning. We could pick up some minor accumulation, maybe an inch or two, kind of similar to what we saw this morning, really. But temperatures will climb back above freezing Wednesday afternoon. So I think by the afternoon hours, roads should be fine. They could be a little snow covered, if anything, just a few slick spots on Wednesday morning. I think the biggest issue, though, is going to be the Tuesday morning commute, because we're going to have some heavier snow coming down. It's going to be, those plows will have to try to keep up with that wet, slushy snow that's falling on Tuesday morning. Thank you very much, Susan. Hazel, so will the snow be sticking around now, or is it still hit or miss? So yeah, snow Tuesday morning, rain for most of us Tuesday afternoon, and then some lighter snow showers on Wednesday morning. Slippery on Monday morning, says Shelley. We could have maybe a few slick spots. I don't think Monday will be an issue. We're going to be dry tonight and tomorrow. So we could have a few patchy areas of black ice from any wet roadways today. But I'm thinking Monday is fine. We're going to be dry. Kathy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and take a look at snow depth. So we've showed a lot of snow accumulation, but I think the tricky thing with this storm is we talk about how much snow could fall, but that's not necessarily what you're going to see out of your window the whole time, because we're throwing in that chance for some rain, and that's going to rapidly melt the snowfall on Tuesday afternoon for those south of I-96. So this is how much snow in terms of depth. So at any point in time, this is how much snow you would see on the ground. This is going to factor in melting as well. Now, this is just a rough estimate, and that's something I want to point out here too. It's still Sunday afternoon now. I was going to say Sunday morning. It is afternoon now. Things can still change between now and Tuesday. We're getting closer. Short range are starting to get into range, showing the potential from this storm. But you'll still want to tune in tonight. Meteorologist Will Haney will be in tonight, and then tomorrow morning, Jeff Porter's in, and Keith will really be nailing down the exact details, certainly by Monday night, as that storm starts to approach our region. So here's a look at the snow depth. This is factoring in maybe a little bit, a trace still left over from today's snow by the time we get to Monday night. As we head into Tuesday morning, so here's a look at the snow depth now around lunchtime Tuesday. Many areas looking at about 2 to 4 inches throughout the morning hours. It could fall pretty quickly. It's going to be that heavy, wet snow Tuesday morning. But notice what happens Tuesday afternoon. Okay, so these darker colors indicating more snow. Notice how south of I-96, the colors lighten up. That's because it will start to rain Tuesday afternoon. So I think we'll see a lot of that snow south of 96 melt. But let me go back and pay close attention if you're north of I-96, okay? The totals actually rise. So those darker colors are occurring in areas like Muskegon, Newaygo, portions of Mecosta County and Montcalm County. They'll pick up snow all day long. So that's where we'll see snow continue to accumulate throughout the afternoon hours of Tuesday. Everyone else, Grand Rapids and south, we're going to see snowfall melting Tuesday afternoon because that rain is falling, melting the snow. We have temperatures above freezing, likely in the middle to upper 30s. So it's going to do a dent on snowfall total. So you're going to bed on Tuesday night, and we may only have a coating, maybe an inch on the ground for many areas south of I-96 because of all that rain. And then we'll notice a change to some snow showers once again late Tuesday night and into Wednesday morning. So when we're all set and done with things, this is a look at the snow depth, how much snow will be on the ground by midday Wednesday. Notice many of us only looking at about an inch or two. Those higher amounts stay north of I-96. So to kind of put things in short, we're going to pick up probably 2 to 4 inches south of 96, but a lot of that's going to melt throughout the day on Tuesday afternoon. And then we could see some very minor accumulation south of I-96, really all across West Michigan Wednesday morning. North of I-96, you're going to see a primarily snow event. So 2 to 4 inches Tuesday morning, some more accumulation throughout the day. Overall, I think it's not out of question to say about 5 to 8 for areas and portions of Mecosta, Newaygo, maybe into Oceana County. And then those totals will start to lower as you get into Muskegon and Montcalm County. And then everywhere south of there will be dealing with that rain mixing in on Tuesday afternoon. And that's really going to lower those snowfall totals for those areas. So many of us, when this storm is set and done Wednesday afternoon, will probably only have about an inch or two on the ground, if anything at all, left over after that rain. But those north of 96, that's where you'll see that heavy snow. Now, I do want to say, if you have work, if you have school, if you have anywhere to be, appointments on Tuesday morning, prepare for a rough commute. It's going to be rough. Temperatures are going to be below freezing during that time. And that's mixed with some heavy wet snow. So we're talking lower visibility, rough roadways, some slippery, snow-covered, slushy roadways. And we could see some wind starting to pick up during that time too, gusting upwards of 25, 30, maybe even 35 miles per hour. So that's going to blow the snow around. So that will create lower visibility. So if you're going to be out in those highways, prepare for lower visibility, prepare for treacherous roadways, and especially on those side roads too. We're going to see snow-covered, slushy, slick roadways out there for the Tuesday morning commute. I think if you can make it to work or school, wherever you're going Tuesday morning and you're headed home Tuesday evening, that'll be a much better commute because we'll have rain, temperatures above freezing. I think most of the roadways should be wet by Tuesday afternoon as you're coming home from work or school. And then we could see some very minor accumulations to Wednesday morning. So I'm not going to rule out some slick spots for the Wednesday morning commute, but I think if you're looking at this week ahead, Tuesday morning is going to be the morning that we see the roads in the worst shape. We could see an inch per hour of heavy wet snow coming down just in time for the Tuesday morning commute. So it's horrible timing if you have somewhere to be on Tuesday morning. So that is the Tuesday-Wednesday storm. Then we'll have a clipper come through, a pretty weak disturbance come through, I should say, on Thursday. That could bring a quick dusting to an inch. So we're going to remain cloudy. We're going to hold on to the chance for some light snow showers Thursday. And then we're staying active this week. We're going to have another storm potential Friday and Saturday. Now, this storm is up in the air right now. There have been very different model solutions, very different outcomes from models for the Friday-Saturday storm. So here's the storm. Notice this dip in the jet stream on Tuesday. That's our first storm. That'll come through right over West Michigan Tuesday afternoon and then move to the north and west. Notice this even bigger dip in the jet stream Friday into Saturday. That's when I think that we could see another potential storm move through Friday night into Saturday. Now, there's still some questions regarding timing. The placement of the low has been all over the place. Some have it to our west, some have it way to our east, which would mean anything from we're missing out on the snow, it stays to our east, to we're going to be in the rain once again. But a lot of models do have it bringing a good amount of snow across West Michigan late Friday night into Saturday. I'm not going to focus on that too much just because it's still so far out there. Let's get through the Tuesday and Wednesday storm first. And then we can start really zoning in on the weekend, at least Friday night into Saturday. But I just want to tell you that to kind of put in your mind, if you have any travel plans this weekend, may want to keep a very close eye to the forecast, may think about rearranging if we, come to the idea that we're going to have some good snow on Friday night and Saturday. Hazel's wondering, do you think school in Kalamazoo will be canceled on Tuesday morning? Hazel, that is a great question. I wish that I had a superintendent on this Facebook Live right now, so we could have a little town hall meeting with him. It's tough to say. I mean, certainly we're going to see some slick roadways on Tuesday morning. I'm not sure if schools are going to say, you know what, if we can get them to school, we won't have any problems getting them home. It's going to be a tough call just because for that rain mixing in Tuesday afternoon. I think if this is an all snow event, I think that there would be a pretty high likelihood of that happening. But with the rain mixing in, and this primarily becoming a rain event by Tuesday afternoon. I'm not quite sure what they're going to end up doing. It'll be a tough call. Certainly don't feel bad for them. It's going to be an interesting call for them come Tuesday morning, really all across West Michigan. But make sure to stay tuned. We post those school closings on our bar on the morning show on Tuesday. So we'll certainly have those scrolling across the screen. So once again, everyone, heavy wet snow Tuesday morning. Most of us change over to rain by lunchtime Tuesday. That'll put a big damper on the snowfall totals. But I don't want to undermine the significance of how Tuesday morning could be impacted with the heavy wet snow. The Tuesday morning commute is going to be rough. But then by Tuesday afternoon, we're going to see a lot of that snow melting, a lot more rain out there Tuesday afternoon, and then some light snow showers by Wednesday morning. Some very minor accumulation is possible in the backside of the storm by Wednesday morning. Hazel, you're very welcome. I'm glad that I was able to help you out. Stay safe out there. I could not imagine driving that big of a vehicle in those slick conditions. My car is enough for me. And yeah, we're keeping an eye on the potential for a storm Friday night and Saturday as well. So right now, all I'm going to say about that is please make sure to continue to monitor the weather at a frequent pace. We're going to really be focusing on this Tuesday, Wednesday storm. But then Wednesday night, and especially on Thursday, we can really narrow down our Friday and Saturday's potential storm. So just stay tuned. And, we're going to bring you the very latest. You know that. When we get the information, we're going to relay it to you as quickly as we can. We just want to do it very accurately. So we don't want to go out early and say all these things, because the thing is weather, and it's going to change until we get to the event, until it happens. So this is our thinking right now. And continue to monitor the latest forecast as we get some new model runs in. Short range models are just now getting this Tuesday, Wednesday storm into their range. They only go out about 48 hours. Those are much better at indicating how much snow could fall. Where exactly we're going to see that rain snow line. It gets down to the exact hour of when we could switch over to rain. So we are now starting to finally start to see some models that paint a very clear picture of how this Tuesday and Wednesday storm will play out. So continue to stay with us. We're going to have some really good updates here tonight and into our Monday morning as well. Meteorologist Will Haney's in tonight. Meteorologist Jeff Porter in tomorrow morning. Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson is in on Monday afternoon. I'll be on standby to be reporting for our morning show on Tuesday, as the Tuesday morning commute looks to be, could be a nasty one. So we'll bring you live reports from the field as well. Needed on Tuesday morning. Jim Allen, good afternoon. Hope you're having a great Sunday. And of course, we'll be here bringing you the very latest. So make sure to keep it tuned to the latest forecast. My Virginia Tech Hokies women's basketball are playing right now. So I'm going to log off here and catch that game. I'm kind of scared to look at the score because they are playing number 3 team in the country right now. But hey, please stay tuned to the weather forecast in the coming days. We're tracking the Tuesday, Wednesday storm, a Thursday minor event, and then the Friday, Saturday storm. Hope you all have a fantabulous Sunday, and we'll be here bringing you the latest. Bye.